I saw Driving Madeline. I really love the film. Very beautifully crafted.
Thank you.
So I just wanted to start by saying I know that you grew up with a family of farmers, and you later joined an engineering school,
Yeah.
and, and you later quit that industry to go into film. Tell me what was the process like and the transition like? Did you transition to film easily?
No, it's never easy to to change his life. I was dreaming about to be a filmmaker. I didn't make any school. I just shot some small short movies, and I was lucky that one of them has been selected in an important festival, and the people love it. So some producer asked me if I have a long story. So and I make a first movie in this way, and it has been a great success in France. So I decided to stop my career of engineer and to be a filmmaker.
Okay. And as a filmmaker, who are some of your greatest inspirations?
Um, I grew up with Alfred Hitchcock,
Mm,
and I said that Alfred Hitchcock learned to me the grammar of cinema. And the second one is John Ford
right.
uh, for his humanism, his humor, and the way he shot the landscape. So, and then when I was older, I discovered the French movie. I mean, La Nouvelle Vague, uh, and also um, I think that the decade of the 70s was a very productive decade, very exciting, very new, very, in the US, for instance, the generation of Steven Spielberg, George Lucas, Coppola, they are coming, Scorsese, they are coming from the 70s. And the 70s, which was my youth, was for me a great inspiration about great movies who are still now kind of monument. Deer Hunter, um, Claude Lelouch movies too. I prefer Lelouch at Truffaut. Um, so, but my school was to watch a lot of movies. I do believe by watching movies, you can understand how it's possible to make movies.
That's true. I actually was watching a video. I think Orson Welles said that you could learn filmmaking and the craft of film in about a day and a half. I think things changed back then for that time. I don't know what the process was like for you, but I do you feel that you're always learning film and that you never stop learning?
I hope I will never stop. When you stop, it means maybe you are going to die. You always have to something to learn. The process, sometimes because of a story you want to tell, the way is inspired by the story itself. I mean, I shot a movie named Mon Garçon and then a remake named My Son. And the concept of the movie that was that the main actor doesn't have a script. The whole crew and the rest of the cast has the script, but he doesn't have because he was not. He's coming back. He's a father. He's coming back because the son has disappeared. He doesn't know anything, and I wanted him to be exactly like the character, so he discovered everything in front of a camera, and so I learned a lot, by shooting this way
Hmm.
because all the rules, by heart, they don't work anymore. in this situation, because the actor himself doesn't know. He's not playing, in fact, he's just being in front of the situation, and the other cast trying to do his best to push the actor in the right direction because of a story. There is a story. And I really love the way we did it, because in sort of way we were coming back to a kind of authenticity of playing. We didn't build anything by playing. It was very pure and very, very human and very emotional too.
So, and I haven't just watched Driving Madeline. I've noticed in your movies there's a certain correlation. I don't You may know it, or I don't know if you have noticed it, but in Driving Madeline, what you know what it's about a woman who is abused and goes to jail for fighting back against her abuser and coming out trying to reconnect with her son. And then My Son, your other film is about a father trying to find his missing son. And then Come What May sees a father and son separated during the World War II. And I've noticed, like, what was the reason that some of your films focus on, I guess, childhood abandonment?
No, it's not exactly of a child's abandonment. It's much more the relationship between a father and his son. And of course, when there is a drama, a separation, a desperation, everything is very intense and very emotional. And for me, cinema is first of all emotion. If you watch a movie and if you don't feel anything, if you are just satisfied with your mind but not your heart, well, for me, this is not the kind of cinema I love it. It's too I pay to be afraid, to laugh, to cry, to feel something. And when I don't feel anything, I mean, I lost my money. So to answer to your question, yes, I do believe the relationship between a man and his son is a very special love, very intense, very universal, and I'm very sensitive about that kind of love.
Okay. And as a filmmaker, what do you enjoy most about your work, and what do you enjoy the least?
I love everything. I love everything because you start all alone writing a story, and then when you are lucky, some other people are coming, and you build a crew, and you share the movie with some of the people who are specialists of shooting pictures, recording sounds, making music. And each one of them will bring something interesting for you. Your job, or I mean, what you have to do is to share your emotion, your desire for the movie with many, many people all the time till the end. Because preparation, shooting, editing, the people, the crew is changing a lot, but you have to keep your energy, you have to keep your desire for this movie intact, solid and powerful, because all these people, they need that. They need your energy. They need your passion for that story, for the story you decided to tell by a film. So and as I love to work with other people, especially because most of them I know them, I already work with them, so it will be easier and faster, and they are full of talent, so they will bring a lot, and at the end, the movie is yours. Many people work on it, bring a lot of things, but at the end, this is not the movie of these people. This is your movie.
Yeah, that's fair to say. And where do you hope your career will be in the next 5 to 10 years?
Oh, no, I don't think about time. I think about project. Um, my my only question is which one will be the next one? Next one, and it's not easy to find the money to convince the people. So you have to bring a very strong story, and of course, my previous movie, they watch it, and so they know what I can do, and they understand by reading the new script why I am involved in this because of the previous movie. This is I have a kind of maybe signature, but I'm not able to have the distance to understand and yes, to understand my way of making movie, and I don't want to understand. I just want to go forward and to be able and to be lucky to make another one.
And okay. And one last question. Do you have any advice for any up and coming filmmakers?
Difficult to have an advice, to give an advice. The only thing I can tell is making movie asks a lot of energy, a lot of you have to be very step-born. But you can do all of this if you are very close and sincere with the story you want to tell. You have to think that you are the only one able to tell that story. You know, this, I love Jean Cocteau, who was a writer and a director, French director. And he has a beautiful sentence. He used to say, everything has been done before me, I know, but not by me. Which is very exciting because he's right. You know, when you watch a movie, you say, I know that story. I've already seen it or listened to that story before. It's very rare to have totally new story. No, most of the time, the story are based on other stories you know or you have met before. But the original story, I mean, the originality of the movie is by the fact, the way you decided to tell, to retell the story because of your point of view, of your mise en scène, of your personality. So when you start, you always think about the director who impressed you. And you make, at the beginning, you always make a kind of exercise close to what you love, what kind of cinema. This is normal, but you have to quickly forget, forget your master, forget why all these movies touch you so much to discover what is your personal originality. As Jean Cocteau used to say, everything has been done, but not by me. The question is what you will bring, what is your difference, what is your originality?
Right.
And you are the only one to have the answer to this question.
That means a lot, sir. And I those are all the questions I have. I do appreciate your time, sir. I really do.
Thank you so much. Good luck for you. I didn't have the time to watch the movie you sent to me. I will do it. But you want to be a movie maker, I can feel it.
Yeah,
So, in fact, I will tell you, trust no one except yourself.
really. Just,
Yeah, because you can find some help, but no one will be able to understand exactly who you are and why you want to make that story, why you want to tell that story. For me, a movie maker is first of all a storyteller.
Yeah.
If you don't have really a story, it's useless. You will try just to make a kind of atmosphere, kind of a movie which looks like to some other movies, but it's bullshit. We don't need. What we need is something new, something personal, something. The more you are personal, the more you are universal.
Interesting. I guess that makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Good
but
luck, Richard. Good
thank
luck to
you.
you.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.